Welcome to the video lecture for section 4.3, and in this section we'll learn about stem changing verbs that go from E to I. So just like E to IE or O to UAE, there are also other verbs that have a stem change from simply E to I. So you can see it's always the second E in these cases for the verb pedir. You can see the only E is that one right there. So when you conjugate it, it changes to an I. So yo pido, tú pides, usted, él, ella pide. And just like the other stem changing verbs, the nosotros doesn't undergo a stem change. So it would just simply be pedimos and ustedes, ellos, ellas piden. Now here's a list of some of the most common stem changing verbs that go from E to I. And if you notice, all of them are IR verbs. So they all end in IR. So some of these are more common than others. For example, competir, pedir, to ask, decir, to say, seguir, to follow, repetir, to repeat. Some of them not as common, bendecir, colegir, maldecir. So mainly only worry about the more common ones: pedir, decir, reír, despedir, to say goodbye, or to dismiss, repetir, to repeat. And if you, like I said, these are all IR verbs, so the endings are all just like regular IR verbs. The only difference is that when they're conjugated, the second E changes to an I. So in this example, bendecir, the second E is right here. So the to form would be tú bendices. Now there's a couple one that have these verbs that have a unique yo form. So decir is digo, just in the yo form. Seguir is yo sigo. Conseguir is yo consigo. Those are the three ones you should mainly pay attention to, but just be aware that other ones also follow that pattern. But mainly yo digo la verdad, I say the truth. Yo digo mentiras, I say lies. Yo te sigo, I'll follow you. Yo consigo dinero, I get money. No, so just that these forms have a unique yo form. But for all the rest of them, they follow the same IR verb endings. It's just that their second E changes from an E to an I, except for the nosotros form. So for the homework, these are all stem changing verbs. All you have to do is conjugate them accordingly. So for the first one, al entrar al cine, mis hermanos blank una soda. So the verb is pedir, and the subject is mis hermanos ellos. So it would be piden, no, piden una soda. Number two, mis hermanos, it's still ellos, and the verb is decir. So it would be dicen. Nosotros, since it's nosotros form, it doesn't undergo a stem change. So it's nosotros pedimos instead of pidimos. It's pedimos. For the other homework, same exact thing. All you have to do is conjugate the verb up here in the top corner in both of the cases. And they're all stem changing verbs here. So for the first one, que blank en la biblioteca, José. The verb is pedir and subject is tú. So it'd be que pides en la biblioteca. And he's saying yo a un libro que necesito para el examen. So it would yo pido, P-I-D-O, no? For the second one, donde blank ustedes. Well, we know the subject is ustedes, so it would be ustedes consiguen. So this E right here changes to an I, and it's a regular IR ustedes ending. And then nosotros conseguimos las entradas en una oficina. Conseguimos, no stem change, just a regular IR ending for nosotros.